Good morning, YouTube. Where are you guys? Here we go. Just a second. Gotcha. Alright, so it is currently Saturday, September 2nd at about 9 a.m. And, fixing the blinds here. Need some more of that natural lighting. There we go. But, like I was saying, currently about 9 a.m. I am just getting up. Oh, man. Pretty good workout last night. My back is pretty sore, my traps especially. But we have a long list of stuff that we got to get done today. So I'll go over it with you guys real quick. One, we have to clean the house. As you can see, pretty messy. This week has been pretty busy, so we haven't had a lot of time to do any kind of chores around the house. So they've just kind of piled up. But it'll be good. Now, two, there we go, that's a little better. Two, we have to make our list, so our grocery list and all of our meals for this coming week. Got to get that set up. So I'll be going through that probably while I eat breakfast. And after that, we have to go to the gym today, so that's number three. Then once we finish at the gym, we got to go grocery shopping, of course, number four. I have to mow the lawn along with put down some weed killer because the weeds are pretty bad, as I've mentioned before. I need to do laundry. I need to fold laundry. I would like to get my car washed because it's been a couple months since I washed my car and it is really bad. So get it washed, vacuumed out, cleaned out. That'll be one of my main goals. Probably shouldn't stand too close to the window there. Got a little bit bright.
Milo, I want to give you guys a bath. Yeah. Yeah, I want to give you a bath. Yes, I do.
So yeah, I'd like to give them a bath. And what else? I know there's more stuff, but I can't think of it right now. So, yeah, I am going to make breakfast. My battery is flashing at me, of course. So I got to get this thing on the charger. All my other batteries are dead, so I probably won't be able to record for a little bit, but that's okay. It'll give me time to get things set up. That's the plan for right now. So I will check back in with you guys when I have a full battery. See ya. Alright, what's going on, guys? Finished with a bunch of stuff around the house, as you can kind of see. Here, let's take a look. So everything's nice and clean now. Wife should be pretty happy about that. But anyway, we're getting ready to head out and run the rest of our errands and then head to the gym. So I've got a couple things here that I'll be taking with me, and I just want to go over with you real quick what they are. Now, first thing is a peach. So I'm going to have this, not sure, it depends on how long my errands take, because I'm going to be going to the gym last before I head home. So I might have this either before I hit the gym, maybe even during my workout, or as soon as I finish. We'll see, depends on how hungry I am. Now, the other thing I'm going to be taking, and this is going to be something that I'll drink before I head to the gym. So as like my pre-workout kind of meal, I've got 40 grams of oat flour. So this is just oatmeal that I've thrown in our Vitamix blender, blended it up, and then weighed it out and measured it. Also in here is 1 scoop of this Amino Energy. Where is it? What flavor is this guy? The iced chai latte flavor. Personally, I think when you take this and you mix it with milk, which is the other thing I've got here, I think it tastes like eggnog. Wife thinks it just tastes like chai, but I don't know. I think it tastes like eggnog. Tastes really good. Mainly use it in here for the flavor, just because the oatmeal can be kind of plain and bland. So adding that in there for a little extra flavor helps you drink it a little easier. But that's going to be mixed with 2 cups of 1% milk. So I've got that here. I'm going to throw that in a cooler. And then I've also got in these little Go Stacks, which these guys, and this is not sponsored at all, if you guys want to sponsor me, love these things. These are called Go Stacks. Hopefully you can see that there. Yeah, there we go. Go Stacks. They come in like 4 or 5 different sizes. As you can see here, there's 2 sizes here. This bigger size is great. It fits about 1 scoop to sometimes, depending on the protein, I can fit as many as 2 scoops of protein in one of these little containers. Normally about 1, maybe 1.5 will fit just fine. And then these guys will also normally fit about 1 scoop of protein. But these little containers are great for taking your powders like on the go, or if you want to prep them for the entire week. They're great to do that too. You can throw your pills in here, whatever you need to. Pretty cheap. They're on Amazon. You can find them if you just search Go Stacks, couple bucks. But yeah. So inside one of these is my pre-workout, and that's going to be the Extreme Surge that I've shown you guys before. Pretty good workout. Getting a little low, so I think once we finish this off, I'd like to try something new. Just try something, variety, see what's out there. Now, the other thing I have is in this Go Stack, I've got 1 scoop of Rule 1 pre-aminos. Now, this is peach mango flavor, and again, that's pretty much what I use this for, is just the flavoring. I mean, in 1 scoop, you've got, 120 milligrams of caffeine. So, I mean, if you wanted to use this as like an energy drink or something throughout the day, that's great. Personally, I take this and I mix it with my gallon of water, which I'm actually out right now. My gallon was pretty funky, so I tossed it. And that's something I'll be picking up at the store. And then once I get it, I'll just throw this guy in there. But yeah, I like to mix it with my gallon of water, my gallon jug, and that gives it quite a bit of flavoring. I mean, for one of these scoops, most of these things, you don't get a whole lot of flavor when it's that diluted. But these ones, I actually get quite a bit of flavor, enough to where I can actually still taste the peach mango flavor. And I mean, with this, if I were to mix one of these scoops into just a regular blender bottle, personally, I think it would be almost a little too strong. So I mean, half a scoop for 16, 24 ounces of water is just fine. But anyway, that's what I'm taking with me. That's going to be my pre-workout and kind of my post-workout. In my gym bag, I've got my protein powder, as always. I've also got my BCAAs, which I'll be taking during my workout. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. First things first, once I head out of here, I am going to actually take my car, run it through the car wash, because like I said, it is just filthy, and maybe I'll walk around and show you guys it before it goes into the wash. So yeah, that's first thing I want to do. Then after that, we're going to stop by the wife's work and pick up my headphones, because she used them this morning when she went to the gym, and she kept them in her car. Yeah. That's why I'm taking her peach. She took my headphones, I take your fruit. But no, seriously. Just joking. So yeah, she does have my headphones, so I'm going to have to pick those up before I head to the gym. And then after that, I'm going to be running to Costco, because it's right next to where she works, followed by a local store called Fred Meyer. I don't know if that's a global chain or not. If you guys have them, that's where I use it. That's where I shop for most everything I get. Costco and Fred Meyer are the 2 places that I like to go to. But yeah, so after Fred Meyer, we are going to head to a local fruit stand, actually, pick up some more peaches, some veggies, things like that, because it's all kind of locally grown stuff, kind of like a farmer's market. But yeah, that's the plan for that. And once we're finished there, we're going to head over to the gym, get a leg workout in, leg day. Yeah. And that'll be it. So hope you guys have enjoyed so far. I know this is not very exciting as of yet, but we're about to change that. So let's go.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
So the car is clean. So let me get onto the road here. There we go. Alright, can you guys see me? Yeah. Maybe, kind of, no? Come on, just, there we go. Alright, so car is done. I am stopping by the wife's work, and while I'm here, I'm actually gonna wipe down kind of like the insides of the doors and the trunk and everything, just get it all nice and tidy, and probably give the inside of the car a wipe down as well, and then we'll be off to finish our errands. So yeah. Ooh, copper. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can actually see the difference, but it is clean. Finally. Haven't washed it in months. Still quite a few bugs on there, but it's all good. So, finally clean. The only thing that sucks is this guy right here. So while I was in China for about 3 weeks earlier this year, the wife was using my car, and let me get back in the car, or it's not quite so noisy. Can you still see me? No, you can't. Oh no. Just a second. There we go. That's good enough. So yeah, like I was saying, while I was in China, the wife was using my car, and at the apartment we were staying at, the garage was really small and was a pretty tight turn getting into it, like a 90-degree turn. Pretty much think of like a parking space. And I guess she hit the garage. She didn't even know until I came home and I saw that. But it's alright. There's only like 1 or 2 spots where it actually cut through the paint. The rest of it is just kind of needs to be buffed out. So if you guys have any recommendations on how to buff that out, leave a comment down below. But I'm going to go in, pick up the keys, or not pick up the keys, pick up my headphones, then we're going to finish our errands. Oh, it is hot. It's got to be like 95, 96 degrees out right now. Alright, check it out guys. So I came in here only to get a couple of things. White rice, broccoli, asparagus, some waters, and honey. But, came across this. So, found the wife's birthday present. She's gonna love it. See you guys back at the car. Alright guys, off to the next stop. You ready, Teddy? I think he's ready. Alright, check it out guys. We got everything on the list from this store that we needed. So we got like 6 dozen eggs, some strawberries, 10 pounds of chicken, water, scrub brush, baking soda stuff, and of course we got our reusable bags, saving the planet one step at a time. So next stop is going to be that farmer's marketplace. Let's get going. Alright guys, so finished at Fred Meyer. Still have to go over to the farmer's marketplace if they're open. Hopefully they're open. Otherwise I'll pick up stuff on my way home. But because I am about half an hour out of being at the gym, I'm gonna make up my pre-workout shake here. Let's get this open. So remember, we've got 2 cups of 1% milk, 1 scoop of the chai latte amino energy, and 40 grams or half a cup of oat flour. Now, come here. Because I actually got honey at the store, I can put honey in here. Unfortunately, we can't measure it out quite the way I would like to, so we're just gonna eyeball it. If I can get the damn thing open. All right. It's supposed to do 15 grams, which is somewhere around there. All right. Let's see how Teddy's doing in the car here. How you doing, Teddy? Doing all right? Good. So, I'll see you guys probably at the gym. I'm not gonna film once I get to the farmer's marketplace, so I'll see you guys at the gym. We're at the gym. Let's go lift some weights. The parking lot's pretty empty. Maybe we'll try and take Teddy in. We'll see. Back is pretty shot from yesterday, especially my lower back, so we are going to be focusing mainly on a pump workout today. As always, we're going to start with calves, then we're going to move into just some hamstring focused work, really chasing the pump, keeping the weight a little lighter, volume up, hit some glutes, hit some hamstrings, hit some quads. We're gonna get a good workout in. I think I'm probably gonna finish off with cardio, probably do like 15, 20, 30 minutes on the stair mill, depending on how long my workout goes. But anyway, I'm gonna switch over to the commentary now. So I hope you guys enjoy the workout, and I will see you guys again when we're finished. What's going on, guys? As you can see, I'm gonna be doing this similar to what we've done in the past. So I've got the video going right here, so I'm seeing exactly what you're seeing. And I'm just going to set it down here so that I can kind of better convey what's actually happening, and just kind of makes it, like I said before, a little bit more interactive. So getting right into it, started out this leg workout with standing calves on the Smith machine. Same way I like to start most of my leg workouts. As you can see, I've got a couple of plates stacked on the ground rather than using that little step in front of me. I find that the steps, unless they're like brand new, they tend to kind of flex and cave in a little bit more than I'd like to. So we're doing 4 sets on here, aiming for 15 to 20 reps per set. Nice pause at the bottom, so we're getting a good stretch all the way through the calf, and then flex and pause at the top again, so that we're getting a nice contraction at the peak. So next, moving on to another movement that I like to do a lot for calves, seated calf raises. And with these, same thing. We're going to be doing around 15 to 20 reps, and we're going to be going nice and slow, controlled tempo, really focusing on stretching at the bottom, full range of motion, squeezing at the peak. And as you can see, I'm keeping my hands kind of out of the movement. As I start to fatigue, what I'll generally do is I might use my hands to kind of pull the weight up and then push down, so I'm working more the negative. But again, I want to try and avoid using my hands to assist myself on that movement as much as possible. Next, moving straight into, so we're supersetting this with my squat calf presses. or squat calf raises, whatever you want to call them. So just grabbing something so you can keep yourself stable. We're not going to be using our arms to pull ourselves or anything. We want to keep the weight focused on our calves, pressing our glutes and our hamstrings into our calves as much as possible so we can force extra blood into those muscles. And we're just coming up, down. Try not to pause too long on the ground and really just force the pump and keep it going. Force extra blood into that muscle, just one right after the next. And again, with that, we're going to be doing 15 to 20 reps. 4 sets. Next, and this workout is going to be focused primarily on the pump. So, as I might have mentioned already, my lower back was pretty shot from back day the day before. So I'm not going super heavy on anything. I'm really just focusing on pumping extra blood into my muscles and really just fatiguing them that way. So changing things up a little bit. Now with this, might be a little hard to see, but I'm going to be doing 20 reps, but I'm changing my foot position every 5 reps. So as you can see, I started with my feet out wide, but my toes were pointed as far as I could. Next 5 reps, I brought them in, but my toes were still pointed. And then after those 5, I brought them back out, but I pulled my toes up as far as I could. And then I did the same thing on the last 5. Bring them in, pull my toes up. And basically what that's going to do is it's just going to hit the quads in a bunch of different ways and from as many different angles as possible. So with this, as you can see, I can barely walk after this already. That's just our first quad exercise. But with this, we're supersetting it with lying hamstring curls. Now this, again, same exact thing as on our our quad extensions. We're going to be doing 5 out wide, pointing our toes as much as possible, as you can see right there. Then we're going to do 5 narrow, pointing our toes, move back out wide, pull our toes up, 5 more, and then move back in, pulling our toes up and doing 5 more. So the entire point of this is going to be to basically pre-exhaust both our quads and our hamstrings. And then just kind of really, again, this whole workout is going to be focused on getting as much of a pump and as good a pump as possible. So we're just trying to force as much blood into those quads, into those hamstrings, and a little bit into the glutes as we possibly can. This is really just going to kind of change up our workouts a little bit. So as you guys may have known, if you've been following me for a little while, my last few videos I've been going really heavy on squats and then not doing a whole lot in terms of accessory movements afterwards. Well, what I'm actually starting to do, especially with this workout, is moving back to more of a high volume, little lower weight. There I go, limping again. High volume, little lower weight, and more pump focused workouts. These are generally what I find I tend to get the most benefit from. As for me, I'm not too focused on strength. I really want to focus more on hypertrophy and growing my legs, growing my chest, shoulders, my whole body. So I'm going to take advantage of that as much as possible during this bulking phase. Now next, we moved into leg press. But with this, you'll notice I'm doing something a little bit different. The angle's not going to change, and I'm going to speed it up here quite a bit. But I want you to focus on my foot position the entire time, and then also notice my tempo here to start, along with the weight. I'm going fairly light, so I've only got 2 plates on each side. I'm doing 15 reps, but I am only going to be resting about 30 seconds between sets. Now with that rest period, I'm keeping my legs elevated and they're going to stay on the leg press. What that's going to do is basically it's going to act as a form of occlusion training or blood flow restriction training. Now what that basically means is, and here I'm starting to speed it up just so that you guys don't have to sit through 4 or 5 different sets of this. But basically what occlusion training is going to do is it's going to pull all of the blood out of the muscle with this movement, and the second we stand up, all of that blood is going to rush to those muscles and just fill it a little bit more and really kind of force an extra, a little bit different intensity. So it's going to force extra blood into there, get a really, really strong pump. You'll see I almost fall down after this probably. And it's just another way of changing things up increasing the intensity without having to go super heavy. This is something I really like to do, and with this movement you're really going to feel it to start. You're going to feel a little bit more in your glutes and hamstrings, and then as you fatigue, it's going to really start to burn your quads. Now you'll notice again, focus on my range of motion, coming down as far as I can. Nice, controlled movement, pause, press back up, but I'm not locking my knees out. If you lock your knees out, that's where you tend to put yourself in danger of a lot of different injuries. And if you noticed on that last set, I actually did a few forced reps. So I just took my hands, put them on my knees and my quads, and I just pressed out an extra 5 reps after I hit the 15 reps that I needed to. So with that, again, 30-second rest between sets, 15 reps per set, and we're going about 4 to 5 sets. Take 1 or 2 warm-up sets if you need to, but our goal is to hit about 4 or 5 working sets, 30-second rest between sets. Next, move to one of my favorite movements for glutes primarily, and this is cable kickbacks. Now with this, again, this is another movement, like I said in my last leg video, you see women doing a lot in the gym, and I'm going to do it too just because it really targets your glutes, and it's similar to a glute kickback machine if you haven't tried those before. But just really focus on that one. Nice controlled movement, squeeze and target the muscle you're trying to actually hit. Next, this is something a little different. So if you have an assisted pull-up machine, I use it as kind of like a single leg press. But if you kind of see my upper body, I'm leaning back just a little bit so that I'm able to better target my glutes and my hamstrings. And I'm driving through the heel of my foot. Again, that's just to reinforce the fact that I'm trying to target my glutes and hamstrings. You'll also see I'm coming up as far as I can. That's just going to really stretch the muscle out at the top, and then it's going to allow me to better contract and squeeze those glutes and hamstrings as I'm pressing down. So there's a really good view. You can see I'm actually lifting my toes up just a little bit as I'm driving through my heels. If you guys don't have an assisted pull-up machine like this, something you can do instead is say reverse lunges or even just a single leg press. But the main thing is you really want to focus on driving through your heel and focus on hitting and contracting those glutes and those hamstrings, because that's the entire goal of this movement, is to target those 2 muscle groups. So next, we're going to be moving into one of my favorite movements, again, for targeting our glutes primarily, and this is going to be a glute hyperextension. Now, with this movement, there's a few key things that you have to know. One is, you'll see in a second, look at my foot position. My feet are as far out on the platform as I can go, and my toes, instead of being straight, they're turned out again, as far as I can get them to comfortably sit. And what that's going to do is that's going to allow me to better engage my glutes and just really isolate that muscle group. You'll also notice I'm not coming all the way up. I'm kind of going to just about parallel, keeping my body straight, and then going back down. And that's again going to really allow me to hit my glutes rather than hitting my lower back, which is what a lot of people will use this movement for. Now the other thing you'll see is I've actually got my hands on my butt. And what I'm doing there is I'm just trying to reinforce what muscle group I'm actually trying to squeeze and target. So as I'm coming up, I'm pressing on my glutes just in order to better target those. So that was the workout. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Workout is finished. Killed the legs today, so my legs are just smoked. Oh, it hurts just to stand up right now. So really good leg workout. And unfortunately, the second I showed up, like 3 or 4 people pulled in right behind me, so Teddy wasn't able to get a workout in today. But don't worry, one of these days Teddy and I are gonna crush a workout, probably chest. But I'm gonna head home now. Hope you guys enjoyed the workout. This is gonna conclude today's vlog. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let me know what you guys think. If you guys like the workout, give it a try. Comment down below, and I will catch you guys tomorrow.